Hello guys. I'm just a little bit better now, so I thought I'll do a live video with you guys because there was a few issues today. Just wanted to address that. We had a dead dog today. That big guy with the big head, the one with the cut ears. He lost his life today, so we've done a live video today, and we showed his body. He was just found dead. Now a lot of people are asking why, how, and all that sort of stuff. Now that dog is very, very old. That dog had leishmania, and the dog had that guy literally had no meat or no fat or no muscle around his skeletal structure. So it was very, it was coming, and he had very severe infection. So he wasn't in the best condition, I'll tell you that. But we don't save all of them, so we can't save all of them. So there are some that die. We haven't had many deaths lately. It's been really, really, really good. Having a vet on board helps big time, because we've got professional advice, professional help, and it's always good to have that extra, professional advice. Now, coming on the other side of things, where we've got the experience now. So experience is another thing. So there's a lot of vets out there that are really good at their job, respect to them. But then you got us. We have been around for a long time on the streets, and we know now, we look at a dog and we can understand some of the behaviors and some of the conditions that they're in by just looking at them. Because we've had so many patients and so many situations with these dogs, we've gotten to a point now where it's just okay, this dog, what's wrong with this dog? We've had situations where we can't take him to the vet, so it's just so much experience from so much so many situations happening. We just pick up on things and say, okay, this dog has this problem, this dog has that problem. So it's all basically experience. So now our vet is a good bloke, everything's good, but there's some things that we've got extra experience on. So there's some injections I'd give to the dogs that will literally put the dog back up on their feet, like it's like magic. It's like I've given the dog a magic wand. Not everything is on the books. That's what I'm trying to say. So there are some things that you need to do from, experience. Not everything is on the books, I'll tell you that now. And that applies with nearly everything in the world. It's experience. So today, we don't have the vet here for about 4 or 5 days. So I'm taking over with some things. And today I gave a different medication to the dogs on the rooftop hospital. And some of them have mange, and some of them have infections and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. So I've given them my own experience injections today, and I will continue so tomorrow and the day after. This guy that died today, could we have saved him? Maybe he would have lived a week. Maybe he would have lived another 2. I don't know. But there's some things that you need to apply sometimes. That's not on the books. Sometimes you need to, go from experience. So look, I've already ordered everything. It's all coming in, the blood machines, the X-rays, and all that sort of stuff. So I've spent a lot of money on this, and it's been a long time coming. And finally, having our own vet is going to be big game changer. It's going to be another level, and hopefully, it's all for them at the end of the day. Like, whatever dogs that we find on the streets, we're going to be treating them at our own vet. We're going to be treating them at our own vet, and that's the plan anyway. So we've spent so much money at these other vets, and it's not feasible. It doesn't benefit anything in any way possible, because we lose two of the boys when we send them to the city. We lose the car, we lose time, and we lose money. So it's like, it's a lose situation. There's no win in it. And now, having your own vet, at least now we can do scans, blood works, blood tests and everything, and do the operations here. And the dog as well won't suffer along the way to the vet. That's a big whack, going 60, 65 Ks, sometimes 70 Ks. There's different vets in the city, so that's why I always give different mileage and kilometers. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Like, I've I've never stayed the same with anything I've done in life. I've always tried to excel, whether it's been my job building or whether it's been helping out with these dogs. The media team, because the videos are getting done, I went and partnered up with someone to open up a media team, media company, production company, and now I'm getting my videos done at the same time. The company's doing jobs, and it's everything is just working out. I always think of things in a different level. Soon, hopefully, like, I can buy a machine that makes dog food. That's the next step, because I spend too much money on dog food. Whatever I spend so much money on, I try to find a better solution, rather than just constantly throwing money. Like, I spend so much money on dog food every single month, and it's so hard. It's so hard, guys. Like, 5 bags of dog food every single day. That's big money. So, there's got to be other ways. I'm always thinking of, instead of buying the final product, what can I do to get that product? These dogs got to eat, so I've got to feed them. What do I do to feed them? I've got to find out how to make that dog food. So I've got to always think, outside of the box, rather than just buying the packets of dog food that's already ready. At the end of the day, that dog food is very expensive. It's got packaging on it, branding on it. The best way will be to make your own. So now I'm looking at machines, and you know what? You can make it through scraps, through rubbish food, and stuff that you dump out, food that you dump in the bin. So I'm always trying to think for these guys, because what if one day I actually cannot buy this dog food? What if I really can't get the money together to buy these dogs the food? Then what? Then it's just gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute, what do I do now? So that's why I gotta think. I gotta think like a manufacturer. I gotta think like production guy, and that's what it's about. Because building is my trade at the end of the day. So I'm gonna always think of the raw procedure of certain things. Like the way I think is like, okay, we gotta take this dog to the vet. Okay, all right, we're gonna take the dog to the vet. We're gonna take the dog to the vet. Keep taking the dog to the vet. In the end, what do? I hired a vet. I'm like, okay, why don't I just hire a vet? So hired a vet. Now I've got a vet working for me. And now it's like, okay, the vet is a vet, so it's good. But now I need to open a vet because it's good. Yeah, I'm saving money now, but still got to go to the city for major operations, you know? So now I'm like, okay, next step, open up a vet. So this is how it works. This is how it's done. If I just keep throwing money, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere. This is going to be the first vet in town, I'll tell you that. There's no other vets around here. So it's going to be incredible. And I hope I get a lot of support. I've not even raised any money, any funds for this place. I haven't done anything. You know, like I've had a lot of problems. I've had my car's motor blown when I was going to the fires. I've never ever done, like a lot of people raise money for everything. I haven't got into that yet. Hopefully, you know, when my family comes here from Australia, maybe they can help me out more with this. It's been very hard for me to do certain things, you know. The reason why I do have a PayPal account is because my sister opened it for me, and I would have never really opened one up because it's just, you know, my character. I'm not saying it's a good character or a bad character. It's just, it's hard for me to want stuff of people and ask for stuff of people. So it's, yeah, like one step at a time, you know. Hopefully, if I get my family to come over here, they can probably help me out with, you know, opening up more fundraisers and raising funds more. But, you know, I do it in different ways. For instance, like the YouTube channel, I tell people to go join it and be a member. At least you're paying for a service. Do you know what I mean? That's how I do my thing. So, and I work. So if I wasn't working, I wouldn't be doing this anyway. I would not be doing this because it would be impossible. It would be literally impossible to get something like this happening, really. So yeah, guys, my family is in Australia. People that are asking. Okay, so I've been blabbering on and talking. Now, quick questions. Can dogs be adopted? Yes, guys, dogs can be adopted. There's a procedure, but it's possible. We've done it many times. Do you have a designated person on your team to handle funding and finance to take the pressure off yourself? No, I handle all the funding and everything because I have trust issues. You're asking for animals, not for you. Always keep that in mind. Yes, that's true, Janet, but, you know, it is what it is. So she's getting money for you. Yeah, so the PayPal is my sister's account in Australia, and she transfers it to me when the money goes into her account, which is cool. Would you do this as a full? I would love to do this as a full-time job, but the thing is, I don't have the enough funds to do so. That's why I'm out and about working. So I'm working and trying to make things work. So if I did have enough to do this, which I did at one point, but then shit got serious. So, will anybody be able to use your vets? Yes, my vets will be able to be used as well. So that's a good thing. So at least I can make some money, but only in the summer. In winter, it's not going to happen. Those bark at night. Do the dogs bark at night? Yeah. The dogs sometimes, the ones that bark, we have to change their places and make sure they don't bark. So we change them around and make sure no one barks because we don't want complaints. Okay, after saving the dogs, vet care, food recovery, spending so much money, when they've recovered, where do they go? Are they adopted or put in a shelter? Well, when they're adopted, but then sometimes we take them back where we found them, which is points of where we feed them. So, yeah. You and your team are doing an amazing job. Thank you. When are the dogs missing? He was going to that lady. So many questions I can't keep up. Yeah, guys. So yeah, we've got a lot of big things coming up. A lot of amazing things. It's been a heck of a journey. You need to get the ball rolling. You're good at what you do. Get sponsors, etc. Thank you. We are, guys. We're trying. We're doing our best. Do you ever see mummified dog on the street? Yes. We are going to make a video of the mummified dog soon. When you get the dogs, do you spay and neuter them? Yes, we do spay and neuter them. Whatever ones we operate on, we just get them fixed as well. So. Alright, so guys, check out our YouTube channel. We're going to post a video on there, a long video, and check it out, become a member, support the page, and let's keep these channels alive, let's keep these pages alive, and that's it. Thanks for supporting, thanks for following, you guys are amazing. Without you guys, these channels and these pages won't exist, and this motivation won't come. So I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and I will speak to you later.